Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucks are underway.
Damn, bro.
On first down, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good.
19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second.
Yeah, bro. He's not playing that bum ass defense on me.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And some room to roll now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Looking for the end zone.
Bro, come the fuck on, bro. That's
a great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Complete.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Brings up second and 5.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady steps away to his left. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
At the 7-yard line.
I seen that nigga, man.
Complete to Ronald
Jones.
Touchdown.
There to make the grab. And the Bucks have taken a first quarter lead. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf.
You know they pay me extra for this.
Picked up by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. He's got a first down and more past the 30 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Option play, and Wilson's going to run with it.
All day, dog.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go?
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 40. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
At the 45-yard
To
line.
throw is Wilson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Brings up
2 seconds to go, 1st quarter.
Hey, gun. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks 6.
Hey, 0. Come on, guys. Out of time. Let's get off. Hey, alert. Let's get off.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got Lockett. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Seahawks. First down and 10 yards to go.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the Bucs 7-yard line.
It's our time. Watch that.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson buying time to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happened. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Throwing on second down, Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Brady. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patient...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Seahawks 27, Buccaneers 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at the yard. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up third
On
and
3rd and 1, Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Bang, 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 bang.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
A big game.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And now here is another interception. Snags it for the pick. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Brady's pass.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
At their own
Absolutely
20-yard
unbelievable,
line.
isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
4 yards
as they'll stop him. With 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
25-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, check Mike 45. Zebra. You.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that going to be incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
Good effort there,
Intended for
trying to
Tyler
take a
Lockett.
shot, but it's
Incomplete.
3rd down.
oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On third down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? What about the 18-yard line, it looks like? The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking,
It got his man, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
It's our field. Hey, it's our. Hey, go 66.
On first down, Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 28 yards. Now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
On the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be second down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing again. Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Brady to throw again. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up fourth. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Turnover on downs.
We're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
On first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Penny. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
That's
A good pickup there, 22.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Carson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little... here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 45. Run left. Mike, 45. Come on.
Throwing is Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A second and 10 now. To throw again, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 28 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Brady going to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Final minute now in the third quarter.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
On first and 10, here's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Who that? 36.
Throwing again. Brady. And he finds Howard complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Third
Now Brady again.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Brady. Flush to his right. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just...
Tyler Lockett, 20, 10.
I'm going to show you, man.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 69 yards. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Again, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds Penny. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, 95 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. They just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game carry it with them from week to week and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Bring in the second string. Bring in the second.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
From the 10. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And I think the ball's out. And the Seahawks have recovered.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. And it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Switch. Banjo.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The kick is
and
good.
It's up and good.
Makes the score Seahawks 69. Buccaneers 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a...
And now Miller hit, and he fumbles, and the Seahawks have picked it up. The 20. 10,
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
Just submitted. A return for a late touchdown.
Touchdown.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
From the 10, and he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today.
The ball carrier.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows?
There he goes, left side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Makes the score
Cosmetics.
76.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Seahawks.
33 yards that time. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Vita Vea, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Joker.
Wilson wants to throw it. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
21-yard line.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike's by 4.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Pick it up. 45. Mike, 45.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Wilson's pass intended for Greg
After an
Olsen.
incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert
And
on
9
3rd and 9.
yards to go.
Check. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic. Hey, tight.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Seahawks 76.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Dad, do you have one more play?
Let me go make him a roll right there, bro.
And what? I was watching.
Little bit. Let me feel myself.
I don't give you man. If we get a blowout quick, then we gonna quit out. Bill. You know what I'm saying? If you blow me out, I ain't gonna let you blow me out. But if it's a blowout quick, what's up, Snipe? You gonna try to sign anything?
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Bring it. Bring it.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Watch 36, 35. No, 66.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown,
number 14,
Tampa Bay.
Touchdown,
Chris Godwin, 59 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
Extra point is good.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At at their own 21-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Hey, I'm coming after you. Mike's left. Check play ball. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 79 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha. 36. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Now Brady.
No,
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner multiple times an All-Pro in there to drop him for a loss. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And almost picked off.
Intended
I
for
guess the
Mike
good
Evans.
news for them now, it's 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here we go again. Mike, 36. Holds 50.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He's got Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. A 1st carry for Leonard Fournette. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
Brady now to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
A loss of 7
And
yards.
that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Obviously just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down on fourth?
You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay, just knock it down, take the ball on offense. But sometimes you have to know when to break the rules. And he did, to the tune of 6 points.
Fielded right around the 8. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Carson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Brady to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay.
Brady going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
34-yard line.
This is Carson. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 38-yard line.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 28. Buccaneers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
54's Mike. Check.
Shotgun now for Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
intercepted.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for
4
Seattle.
seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On second down, it's Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. They got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's good for another Seahawks.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
Devin White on the tackle. A 7-yard loss. Brings up third
and long. It's Wilson. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Throw left side complete. That's Carson. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On first down, Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are running away with this one.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps on the stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did. That's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Much of it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? It's caught inside the 25.
We finally got smart about that.
Complete to Scotty Miller. Touchdown.
74 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6.
Take Wisconsin right there and put him right there.
We were just saying off air during halftime, could they mount a comeback and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way.
At their own 16-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 16. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Green or green?
Throwing again. Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
It's now 3rd
Here's
down.
Wilson throwing on 3rd and long.
Daddy.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Seahawks 42. Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
3rd quarter of play with the score Seahawks 42, Buccaneers 21.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Right there, 54, right? 25, 25. Front left, front left. You got nothing. Check 3, check out right there.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 30
play late here for an offense, Charles, it certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
Wilson
line.
will throw again. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Being chased out left. And Olsen over the middle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's second down. To throw again, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again here. Wilson escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Brady's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Brady.
40-yard line.
Going up top for Miller. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Levante David.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10. At
And
the
all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 24-yard line.
He's a big billionaire too.
Wilson wants to throw it.
Silicon Valley.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Silicon Valley
Picked up by
AI
Sean
robot
Murphy Bunting. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about this is any fantasy team that has this defense.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
First down.
Yeah, Silicon Valley, brother.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to let it fly.
That's the really smart
And
guy.
he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
straight to Scott Miller.
Scotty Miller,
Touchdown,
2
Tampa
catches,
Bay.
2 touchdowns
Ryan
here so
Suckup
far.
on for the
And the
point.
interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown.
The kick is good.
And his kick is right
Makes
through.
the score Seahawks 42, Buccaneers 28. Bradley
Now Pinion with the kickoff
for
honors
Tampa Bay.
following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not
The
willing to
Seahawks
risk
take
another
over
fumble.
first
He'll
and
sit
10
on this one. It's a
at their own
touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Let's calm the crowd. Check. Mike 51. Mike 51.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case,
turn down
just a
on
little bit too much.
On the keyboard, see right there? The scroll at the top of the keyboard, top right. Then the scroll
They'll
right
try
there.
and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is
Oh, you can
Metcalf.
totally
He's got
mute
it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
37-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
2 yards on
As
the
they'll stop
pickup.
it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
21-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
Wilson's
A
pass
great chance there for the
intended
interception
DK
in the end zone. Instead, third down.
brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Again, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now whistles and a timeout called here.
Goal at the 8-yard
Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Today's